One of the biggest things that what we do is we take them to OSHA trainings. We do trainings throughout the year. We hire special trained, certified OSHA teachers to come to our yard and train our guys. We also, one of the biggest things we do is we meet customers. And before the job starts, me and my foreman, and I introduce them to all my guys so they know who's working at the job site. Also, we walk around the perimeter of the roof on the ground with the homeowner to see if he has any, questions or concerns about where we're going to start, where we're going to dump, what are we going to do, where we're going to set up the ladder. After that, I jump on top of the roof with my foreman, and we walk the roof on top of the roof. And pretty much, again, what we do again is go over all the safety measures that we need, and also about the job. We have all the tools and equipment to stay secure and safe on the roof. Also, we like to keep the job site clean and organized. So throughout the day, we have a guy that's cleaning and making sure there's nothing the homeowner's going to step on or nothing our guys are going to step on. And again, one of the biggest things, my mom always told me, it's better safe than sorry. So throughout, that's something I practice to preach to my guys all the time. Better safe than sorry. So I preach to them all the time about that. I think it really means about knowledge. We're here to help my customer. Anything they have a question about roofing, we have an answer for. We've been in the business for 13 years now, and I've been in roofing business for 26. So all we do, me and my brother Jacob, all we do is roofing. We sleep, eat, drink roofing. At family parties, all we do is talk about roofing. So I'm very knowledgeable about roofs. I used to work on the roofs. So not only did we start our own business, but we worked on the top of the roofs, and I think that gives us an edge to help out our customers. I'm always communicating with my customers, and my customers have any kind of question, I can answer it. And it really goes a long way because if there's a problem, we know how to fix it. I got into this industry because my godfather owned his own roofing company. My dad was a roofer, and I actually needed a little bit of money to go to the Oakland Raider games. And so at 15, I started working with my godfather over the summer to get enough money to go to the games. After high school, I graduated high school, and I went to Laney College for like a year. After that, I went straight into roofing, and I haven't stopped since. My godfather wanted me to take over his company in 2008, but in 2008, the economy wasn't that good. So I was very hesitant to even, start my own company or take over his company. But he had kept on pushing me to start my own company. In 2012, I started my own company. 1 year in, my brother came out the Marine Corps, and he became partners with me, Jacob Mendoza. After that, we just took off. We became GAF Master Elite Roofers. We became certified Master Shinglers. We're Diamond certified. We're fully licensed, insured, workers' comp, liability. We have our own crews, our own guys, our own trucks, our own tools. We're a real roofing company. And one of the biggest things, that inspired me, I guess you say, is family. Throughout the years, I've read a lot of books, but I believe the book that I always go back to is the Bible. I think the Bible has everything in it that you need. From work to life to anything. The answers are there. So I would have to say the Bible because it has all the answers. and I try to read it, as much as possible. When I was a kid, when I was first working on the roofs, when I was young, I actually loved being on the really steep roofs. It actually used to give me like an adrenaline boost up there, You're kind of doing dangerous things and you get paid for it. But now that I'm a business owner, I really like, helping my customers out get the quality work that they deserve and they need. When I go to a job, I try to go to a job like it's my house, it's my roof. I like seeing my customers tell me thank you very much. My house looks great. Sometimes I go to people's houses and their house is beautiful, but it just needs a nice roof. And if they get the right contractor, that roof's going to be beautiful. And when they pick me, I really enjoy it. And I like seeing, I like driving around neighborhoods with my family. And I tell them, hey, look, your dad did that roof right there. It's something I'm proud of. Seeing not only my customers happy, but I'm also happy, and everybody's has that peace in them. That Moctezuma Roofing did a good job, and they're sleeping good at night.